spends illusions everywhere, is going to be durable, is going to shove lanes.
Is he actually called Big Butt?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I believe that was the meme.
Are you at all concerned?
Yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a beautiful series to start off these major groups here at the DreamLeague Major. It's Secret versus Vici Gaming. I'm already Pixel here with Fog, and we're already straight into the action as we have the teams getting to the lane. Zai looks to be in a bit of a spot of bother, though. They'll try a bit with the body blocking there. PYW Zai will be able to make his way around, and get him. He's dead. First blood. It's going to go the way of them. He's shown that he's not scared to just get in and sort of keep them both low.
Yeah.
Just very nicely prioritizing the harassment onto the heroes.
And it's nice to point that out as well, is that he didn't go for like Wraith Band, he went for Boots. He's versus a double melee lane. He can do that. He doesn't have to go for these stats. He's not constantly getting harassed by them hitting him. He can go Boots and get on top of them and go for type of kills. Like he just gets bottom on PYW.
Same time up top, Zai does manage to get himself away. They weren't quite close enough, but still just forcing Yang right away from the wave as much as Matu can. And of course Matu's farm uninterrupted. Same to be said up top for Eurus. Mid lane, setups there with the Stomp. He's going to try and drag back bottom lane. They do get the kill as they come in with the help.
Heroes, but man, Lich just feels like one of the best, if not the best 5 at the moment. It's like Lich and Disruptor, just the shield is just so good.
You can't, he's hard to kill, right?
Yeah.
He can enable plays, and he's also the support that never really feels good to go on because you take so much damage in return. Zai came forward a little too far. Quick kill there from Eurus.
As he a little bit.
Well, you thought they could have gone in more?
Puppy wanted to go. He nuked again. He mango nuked to continue forward, it seemed like, but
Oh, Matu, watch yourself.
Matu maybe just made the
Puppy's watching.
Made the big call. He's just like, nah.
Oh, they have Anisha.
Whoa.
Gets the kill here. That Fisher block off, and it looks like they have PYW trying to maybe set up for something with Ori, who obviously has got the RP ready, but Yapzora just sort of a move ahead and ready to react and set up some more glory for Nisha. Now Nisha's going to turn to Ori. Ori's going to take quite a bit of damage here. The Flux bringing him down low. Put the Fairy Fire. PYW does come in. Storm's going to be in place. Actually catches out the two of them. Maybe they could look to set up on this. The shield's onto him though. The backup from Puppy means that Ori cannot get in close to try and make the aggressive maneuver. Another bit of a pull from Puppy, but now Puppy's in trouble. TP over from Eurus. He'll turn, shoot Puppy down. Puppy's gone. Storm won't catch Nisha, as in fact PYW dies. Nisha's still able to get a kill out of this as the support. It's a hero. There's a lot of that, right? So it makes a lot of sense why Secret did pick it, but it does, as you say, put a lot of pressure on Yapzor to bring the big plays out. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Puppy's going to be able to offer up the shield. They don't have nearly enough damage to kill him off instantly. They do have the duel into the silence, and in fact, they've timed it perfectly. And with the rotation from PYW, they'll be able to set up onto Puppy as well. A smart heads-up Slark.
Yeah, but like Underlord Zai in this game, he's very far behind, and he's going to die. He is going to die very quick. You see, he's going for the Crimson Guardians. He's going to need it, but he's
and here he is,
so
about
fast
to die.
Whenever they do make plays on him, and this is without Veg.
I mean, there you go. Yeah, proof in the pudding there from Zai. He's just because of the way that Vici Gaming can dish out damage at this stage of the game. Vici Gaming coming across, looking for a fight. Secret as they step up to the high ground, but Puppy will be left behind. This is not a fight the Secret can take. It's another free duel. Zai trying to have a poke at this. Zai? Oh, he came in and he was trying to punch at DY. That was not necessary. Okay. That was highly unnecessary from Zai, as he dies yet again, and now Vici Gaming, they can collapse onto more as they catch Nisha, who was sticking around for a bit of jungle. I mean, it is first game of the major, and it looks like Secret may be a little bit rusty so far. Vici Gaming, they're coming in with a solid draft and making some simple plays. Maybe Secret could turn something around here. Stomp, it's going to be purged off by Matu, got the dart poked off in time. He's trying to chase. Or he's turns.
And he's at 1400 HP max.
Yeah, he's still got the skewer, so he feels confident in being able to do this.
Okay, well he's taking quite a bit of damage here.
Okay, he's being very confident, but they have got the duel. Straight away on the back line, they'll find Puppy. Matu does get the kill. Matu now into the river, getting slowed up. He's low on the mana. DY trying to poke, but DY's got nothing else to throw out. So I get both teams a bit rusty there. Indeed, Ori did not need.
Can he actually find a pretty big grab?
But it is hard.
It is very
Legion, as we said, we've talked about the countless amount of saves that they have. Mid lane, PYW caught out of position. Does he get set up for the duel? They seem to be a fan of these trades. They'll lose a hero as long as it means they get plus damage. Oh, Yaps in, but not quite enough damage to kill him. And in fact, it's going to end up in Yaps or dying. Matsu's now in trouble. Skewered back. Matsu will fall as Vici Gaming, they don't give a damn about the Echo Slam. It's just not
like, if he had like an extra 1,000 gold or something, that could be a point where you're like, I'm snowballing you. I'm going ass. You know, it's a little bit different.
Oh, that's a great catch. Great catch from Yak. Another very, very easy pick off to find. As they, I mean, we keep seeing Vici Gaming getting into this half of the map, and Secret have no answer for it.
Yeah. They just have very limited ways to make plays. It's all Yapzor, and they have to try to desperately push their lanes up. But Vici have great ways to push these lanes, and it just their lineup is just so damn good. It just fits so well.
I mean, I know we keep sort of like raving about their lineup, but it really does feel like what would Vici want instead of any of these heroes? I don't think they'd change anything. Here we go. There's been an opportunity for play around as Yapzor goes in with the slam. They will get both DY and PYW. You find the two supports.
They got the backlines, yeah, and they are dead for quite some time. There was a buyback earlier from the Elder Titan, so he is dead for an extra bit, but
a bunch back there still. Yeah, obviously the cores are the big issues. Whoever kills Eurus, they're going to be getting a lot of money.
If they do.
A lot of money right now. And I believe that was, of course, a very nice little swap there. I think it was Eurus, one of the cores which was caught in the initial opening. Well, you find Ori in the river. He's going to get a BKB into the body. He's going to shoot it down. He hands on the backline. He's managed to disable catch Nisha. Nisha is dead. They do lose Eurus. A big kill to be found. Zai gets a bit of a bonus back into the game. 800 gold for taking that down. A Secret. They're actually overrunning Vici Gaming here in his fight, who chose to take action. I guess a little unnecessarily there, Ori being the one that they had to fight, but they didn't have the support. So the Secret, with the numbers, they're actually overrunning Vici Gaming. Vici Gaming were not prepared for this exchange. And off the back of that, they're starting to hemorrhage kill after kill. A little bit of a mispositioning there from Ori, stepping into the rear with that invis. Didn't expect the sentry players to be there. You can see that the sentry game of the Secret across that whole area is incredibly strong. And that one kill, it just trying to try a hell of a lot. And now again, so he gets in trouble and is just able to play. He pulls back PYW. PYW is unable to get the stop off. He couldn't get the ult out, but he can split up, get back in, kill Yang. Poppy's going to keep on chasing it. They want to try to understand it. Two stops there from PYW, and he will live for now. But I know you want to live. He's there. They're going to get it, but they're going to get all of them. Secret suddenly straight back. Like that by Ori, going into the river invis, and suddenly your whole team gets wiped.
And the thing is, too, he could have just BKB skewed out or something like that, too. They wanted to go for the aggressive play instead there.
Wait,
so
not again.
He's
got his BKB back up.
A lot of stacks.
Massive. Look at him go. He's going to keep on hitting. He's going to keep on going. Matu don't care. He's popping the Shadow Knights. Get in there, Matu. No, he's playing a little scared. DY, so what's him in? Matu hit DY. He could just go for Ori. He just turns kills off the Magnus. Finally, they kill the Slug. But at the same time, Secret, they were getting the space for Roshan. It's now down to level net worth. Zai's not dying. That's how much this game is turned around. Zai is not dying. They get the duel onto Yapzor. The rest of Secret should be able to back off out of this. They'll get the double out. Nisha will use it to create a bit of a distraction. They will get everyone else away. See if Vici can they catch anyone else. Eurus is trying to lead forward, but it's now down to just a 1k. Suddenly,
what's going on here?
What are they trying to do with the items?
Is he trying to swap? I think like Eurus couldn't figure out what happened to the item. He's like pinging Yang to give it to him, but it's on the floor.
Oh, Yang
just jumps in, gets Mindbreaker right away,
and he's dead. Oh, maybe not with that force plate. No, he's still dead. And Matu's going to chase up for more with the BKB. They're going to run at them, stop us out, but it doesn't matter. With the BKB, Matu can stay on top of the targets. The ult comes out onto Nisha's Tempest Double and Yap, so it's not enough to kill them off. He has an invis room, PYW, so will run away. But again, Vici Gaming losing two heroes.
Aegis on Nisha. I mean, they're likely to be able to take this Rax here. Setups are coming around, though.
Yapzor just instantly sets up. They collapse onto DY. DY is gone. Eurus is trying to fight back, shoot back. They get the RP, drag the three of them underneath the tower. They'll kill Puppy. Zai, he's trying to take him home. Can he do it in time? He can't. Zai will fall. They've got the Aegis, and now it's Secret's turn to make a big old mistake. Nisha's going to die to the duel. The Rex are defended, and again, any more mistakes like they had earlier, Vici Gaming, and Secret could still keep themselves in a good position.
Yeah, just have to. Oh, that's
a fight, and they lost Roshan. Two things that Vici Gaming should have had, right? They should have had a fight, and they should have had Roshan very easy for this lineup to take. Yeah,
he knew.
He's been found, and he'll try his best. He's got a blade mail. He's got a heal, but there is no escape for Yang. He can just sort of play around with it a little bit. Matu's going to be able to get another permanent Essence Shift stack up.
How many stacks does he have now, too, for the fight?
It's got to be a decent amount on the Slark after these kills.
I think for the fight, too, he should have
10 permanent.
He's got 50. So it looks like the next area they want to play Roshan. So he's scouting to see if there's any else put up there by Vici just yet.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
See if they want to jump. Eurus here. Eurus is playing quite close to the river. This sure is going to block him out. Matu's trying to get in. DY will be able to save Eurus with the swap, get him out of there. Matu commits with the BKB, stays on top of DY. They pick themselves up the Venge. Can they go for more? Matu turning his attention over towards PYW. The Stomp comes out, but the Dark Pack was already there as Matu will continue to chase down using the Shadow Dance, getting that movement speed to look to close the gap, but he has to respect that Eurus is around. Gus will be thrown out. Matu already pounces away. Knows that he cannot try and push any closer if they do not have the capability of getting on top of the Drow. They'll turn for objectives, take away the Shrine, and continue to sort of hold Vici Gaming in this sort of position where we saw it. Vici Gaming, they were leading by a little bit earlier on. They had some momentum. They shook themselves up, and now Secret's been allowed to have this grasp of the game where suddenly you're just in Arc Warden territory. The game is going to be very annoying to end against Nisha's Arc Warden.
Yeah. But they get a catch in the back, and it's on the important one. It's on Yap.
He's in. He's in. He's going to put the BKB in the Shadow Dance. Already slammed down pretty low by the RP's out, using to hold Matu in position. The Shadow Dance says Matu's just dead. A terrible commitment from the Slark costs him his life. Nisha has been baited into the action. He's dead as well. Zai, and he's actually going to be the only one to live. Okay, does get Poppy out. Zai doesn't want to buy back on these two cores, so they may just have to let a set of racks go. We'll see if they want to let this go, or if they do want to buy back. They're dead for 30 seconds each.
Yang's about to be 25 as well. We're about to have AoE press the attack online in a second for this Brown Man
with this lineup. I mean, they're just moving in onto the racks. They're holding onto their buyback. So it looks like they will just accept that this middle racks is gone.
Take the dual damage. He did.
They've got it. Oh, he did. The dual
damage.
All right, then that's.
Infinite scaling.
I mean, I guess. I mean, he's like, okay, sure, we just had a great bit of fortune. We just took a mid set of racks, but this game could still go on for a long time. And now they'll move down bottom. Yang, he's looking for that bonus off the duel.
Oh, the Shockwave pulled him.
Is it gonna get it? 226 now, but is he gonna die for this? They're coming in with the buybacks. Poppy, he's looking to try and set up the turn. They're gonna pounce on the Yang. Yang's running away, but Yang is gone. Dead for 100, slams it for Yang. They're catching the two of them, sets up with the Fisher. He's blocking them off, or he's trying to run away. BKB's out, but Ori will fall. Eurus, he's dead to once. Secret, they're gonna be able to kill him a second time as well by the looks of it. They surround him with BKB, going for the TP, but the bash is there from Matu. The swap's there, but DY dies for it, and they're straight up the high ground, staying on top of the Drow. Secret, they're going to be able to get a full kill as Eurus will fall. And what a game we have here this morning.
In that fight.
They're going to have to buy backs.
And now there's a leveler on a Slark with how many? Okay, he has only 14 sets, but it's a DD rune as well. Yeah. I mean, he's going to kill these buildings very quickly with this. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're forced to buy back on Eurus.
Ball back.
That's one.
Anyone else going to have to? I mean, if they don't, they may lose 2 racks. Which, you don't have to be too smart on the odd numbers to know that losing 2 racks is a lot worse than losing 1. Ooh, quick Shadow Dance, make sure Matu doesn't get dueled by Yang. Secret, they'll play it a little smarter. They'll back off. They'll say...
But Ozai has a heart on top, too.
Yeah.
Heart Shivas. Now, like you said, he's tanky. He probably won't die.
Oh, puppy. He's up the Ghost Scepter. Matu's actually turning on a DY with the BKB. The Fisher's out, but they got the duel. Yang is going to look for the lockdown. Do they have the damage kill on the time? Or he's going to jump forward as well. Zai trying to take him home. Can he entice Zai? But Zai cancels it. He cancelled it because he knows they can turn. He thinks they can at least. They're going to try and fight this back Secret. They want to stick around. Yapsor, he's got the Echo down on Eurus. Eurus is able to slide over the ground, but there's Yapsor sliding in, locking him down. Yapsor makes sure they get the kill. He cannot TP out. And now Eurus and Yang.
I mean, that's Mega's 100%. But now,
in a game like this, I don't want to say it's game over because you never know because of what we've seen so far in this 50 minutes of action. But this is probably game over.
This was a crazy game, just all over the place. It felt
definitely Vici Gaming going to be kicking themselves a little bit, I think, after this one.
Yeah, they looked like they had firm control of this game in a lot of situations, and them just taking these over-aggressive fights really just set them back super hard. Like you said, the river, and that's CG. Yeah, them overextending in the river when they had 3v5, right? That was the one that first step. Then it was an overextend.
Just already kind of prefer Secret's lineup in terms of team fighting and ability to scale. Yeah. So I think you just want to make sure that they have to come up with something new, not just a one-to-one.
That's a fun one where they kind of just battle around the creep wave a lot.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Actually, running the torrent there. I mean, Ori's definitely doing a good job of trading back with him, forcing Nisha to use this first set. Got the most value out of their draft this game.
Yeah, they've also got ways to deal with, like, they've got save this game too. So they've got the SD versus, let's say, like the Lion Finger or any of the Kunkka spells. Right, Kunkka goes for a combo, someone's gonna get disrupted. You save them and mess up the whole combo. So that can happen a lot of those times too. I like their counter initiation. Well, let's see, because this is, I actually did want them to have the Kunkka in the last game versus Slark, especially because of this reason. It's so easy to catch.
He's going to fake cast the torrent, so you can't really guess when he's going to pull you into the torrent to time your Dark Pact.
See if they can put the pressure on the Yang here. Getting the stacks built up, he's body blocking with his hero. The bear is getting body blocked a little bit though by those illusions, it looks like.
It's a lot of stacks.
Can I actually get it? It's not looking like it.
Yeah, he is fine, but he's out of regen unless he just had his courier come out. Actually, that may have had something else on him to get him back up, and it did. It just had a fresh set of tangos, so we'll be able to slowly regen up and stick around in the lane. DY actually may just have this with Yang able to come back in, getting on top of Puppey. Couple more right clicks will do it, and he's got it. DY
where's the root?
Able to turn and get the kill. See if Matu can pick up something in time. There it is. First hit. First hit on DY. Stick charges won't save him. Matu can get the trade.
Not here in Yapsor.
Yeah, it's got to be a little careful how they're able to run him down. Eurus is a bit low on mana though, so not quite ready with the spells to throw out to Yapsor after you've committed heavily onto Zai mid lane. Another setups here again. Nisha trying to time it. This time he gets the timing. Zell can time it. There wasn't enough sort of faking.
He's 6 on Ori, but
he came sort of back into this. Ori's going to be off the mark with that ult though, and in fact Nisha can turn. The tower's hitting Ori, and Ori is dead. And now Nisha, he's 6. He's got the shadow dance. He can turn, punch it to DY. DY does have a stun, so DY will be able to save.
And then when he hit 6, they tried to make the extra go around anyway. And yeah, it did seem like a little bit of not being on the same page or something along the lines there for them.
Now Ori, he's actually going to TP back into the bottom lane to make a rotation happen, as Matu was sitting very, very low in that lane. And Vici Gaming easily able to kill him off. They can try and go for more here. Ori, he's going to come in, a few punches with a help out of Yang, and Puppey, he'll go down as well. So Vici Gaming is as quick as the
Night Stalker being 6 this early on already. He actually TPs to the shrine there as it hits 7 minutes. He's actually going to look to be active now. Gives up the bottom lane to the Kunkka, and now he's looking to make moves, maybe respond to mid, but DY will inevitably get brought down.
See if Yang can get Nisha. Nisha, yeah, it's got the Mango and Shadow Dance, so we'll be fine. And even so, Puppey with that disruption stops Yang from being able to chase. Yeah, some early movements from both squads as the lanes start to get a little bit take away this tier 1 as soon as they can and set themselves up for some nice relocate plays once they both hit the level 6.
He gets the stun from the tree lines there.
Still gonna have the orb, but
he gets hit by the missile.
It kind of messes up there. Was it just DY with
Io and Gyro? There's very tanky frontliners between the Kunkka and the Night Stalker, so little concerned on that aspect for Seeker in these next probably like 5 to 7 minutes or so, but we'll see how they do respond.
What a fight here. Nisha, they're on top of it with the silence. They have the setup here, the stun for DY, but the boat's off the mark. Just get the run buff onto Ori, and DY now look to chase on. Have a grab back with the X-Monk. Nisha still got the Shadow Dance. He's going to go for the Shadow Dance. TP out, but the missile connects in time. Nisha stunned and held back as the Slark will fall. The rest of Secret trying their best to get away, but Yang diving the tower on top of Puppey picks up a second kill for Vici Gaming as Secret unable to find anything yet in return. Matu getting the bear on top of Eurus, but the bear's taking quite a bit of damage here. He's still going to move on, look towards the Kunkka. Ori still able to turn. The Tidebringer hit cleans up the bear, plus 300 gold for Ori. So not only the 2 kills for Vici Gaming, getting the bear as well. Secret unable to kill anyone on Vici Gaming's side. As you say already, that damage issue definitely starting to show.
And what level are the supports on the side of Secret too? I think that's another.
On his life by Vici Gaming, as they cannot quite get on top of him this way in this lane, running at him. They'll look for the objective, they're just going to take themselves out. Doesn't mean that Ori is left behind. TP's are coming in across towards the tower. He'll drop the boat down. He's running, and PYW was the one to TP over. Offer up the tether, keeping Ori alive for now. They're getting him underneath the tower. It is the whole of Secret collapsing on him, so they do finally bring him down. They're going to see if they can chase for more, catch up PYW as well. Set up there from Puppey with the disruption. Nisha's on top. Tether is there, back across towards the creep wave, but Matu will dive on forward. forward, and they will manage to clean up this kill. 2 kills, double kill for Nisha. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, I think so. Especially if relocate, there's going to be backup coming in.
Yeah, they need a +1. They need one of the cores.
No, bottom lane. Matsu, he needs to press a lot. Pushing in. Mecha, like the pretty much the whole squad. 1 carry at the moment is not enough to kill Yang.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying like the next 7 minutes they might not have to wet that. Big creep wave. All right, delicious. For cover, a really tough game is People's Gift. That's a step 1.
Oh yeah, that's a favorite on an Agi carry, as we always say.
Yep.
He's going to be very happy that, and Diffusal Blade done.
He's Drune.
Nisha. He has got Puppey and a Shadow Dance to rely on.
Yep.
Relocate Sar coming in. They're going to look to try and catch this off. Yapsor able to slow down them a little bit with the Fisher. They're chasing on. Puppey tries for the TP out. He'll make it away. And already looks like Nisha has created the distance, so Vici Gaming won't be able to find it. Actually goes back in on them. Nisha, he turned back into the 4 of them. He has the Shadow Dance. He's running, he's making space. You can certainly give him that one, and he is back by the shrine. And now they can try and look to turn with Zai jumping in. Does not have the Dream Coil yet. There's just a silence. Nisha still poking at them, or at least look.
Or they did have for a moment. He's probably trying to catch people here on the retreat.
They're going to catch Matsu. As Matsu's trying to get away. They've slowed him, jumping from Yang, he's staying on top of this. TPs are coming in for the secret, but the finger's out and Matsu is gone. No one can... Much easier. Yeah, you're not heading over here if you're off secret unless you believe in Yapsor to make some big brain echo play. I mean, Zai's trying. He's poking. Oh, he did try and grab him with the X mark. Wasn't able to quite get the puck, so Zai's able to jump back out.
He's just getting info as best as possible, maybe to try to do something here for Zip, but I don't think they're contesting anyway.
They'd have to time it perfectly with the shaker.
He's not even here. He's bottom.
Yeah. He absolutely wants to. Oh, he's keeping over now.
Okay.
It's getting close. Nisha's going to jump in, actually able to kill off the line, so they now have the number advantage. Fisher's out from Yapsor on the 2 of them. Nisha able to pounce to safety, so they managed to make it a 5v4. Roshan not quite brought down yet. Vici Gaming obviously still there. They're tempted to get back in. Oh, they're tempted to go for kills in the river instead. Zai, he tried to poke again, but he's into the silence, and he is gone. So back to even numbers on the map for teams. As Vici Gaming will feel a bit happy to head back in. Still have to be a little wary of Yapsor making a play, but looks like Secret cannot get in time. Roshan, it will fall, and Eurus will claim it as now Vici Gaming can resume killing off Secret. They'll kill Pup.
Should be able to get away though with that Fisher. Yeah, it's man. It's scary because that last game, the way everything kind of turned, but this one it really does feel like it's completely different. Because the last one they had so many different types of damage. It's a lot of Matsu, the roots. KOW.
I mean, he's got it.
The tether. He messed up the tether or something. He was on cooldown for 12 seconds. I think he maybe double tapped it or something. Or...
Back in the river. Nisha fingered.
They get the bigger target there, and they continue to chase forward Yang.
They're going to drop the ult, but there's the vision for the X mark. Puppey, he'll disrupt himself. Zai's going to come in with the silence. The Coral trying to help his teammates turn him around, but Ori pots the BKB. Double kill for Ori, he's not done yet. They'll take down Shaker. Stay on top of Zai with that silence. He does get the chance to phase shift.
For your gyrocopter, you know, just give him 1,000+ life in 1 click, 1 or 2 clicks.
Oh. Nisha. They catch him out. DY. He's getting these impales perfectly every time, catching heroes by the tip. And Secret, they really are starting to crumble now here in this game too. This game beginning to really is hard to see a way for them back in on this.
Yeah.
Much more so than last game. Now, last game was like, okay, they have the Arc Warden. They have that sort of late game turnaround potential. And Vici Gaming were definitely a lot more sloppier in game 1, but this game 2, very, very clean plays from Vici Gaming.
Fixed a little bit of the issues that happened, at least in that last game, and they've just they're playing really well around this one, and the lanes just came out so beneficial that Secret's just still so far behind. They can't really do much of anything. Yapsor needs like the absolute dream Echo Slam, but Vici's not really giving him those opportunities, and even if he does, I think now at this point they might just be they're probably just too tanky. They just have way too much sustain.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Yeah, these racks, they're going to be gone.
Yeah.
No chance of a hold here from Secret. They'll have Matsu back up in a second, but
he's got a butterfly already now on Eurus. BKB, butterfly, Maelstrom, Ags. He's even got some.
He's got
other
a healer
items.
and quiver to turn this one back in their favor.
God, even then, I don't know. Nisha's just too far behind. He needs 2 items now at this point to be caught up to that gyro. Like, he wants BKB and the MKB before the next fight, but it's just they're not going to give them the time. Vici's going to put the pressure on.
Just the Shadow Dance. They're going to try PYW with a torrent. Coming in on the bow.
Nice.
Matsu and the bear locked down. Dream Coil into what, though? That's the question.
Yeah.
It just holds them in place. There's no follow-up damage from Secret as both Puppey and Nisha get run down. The rest of Secret desperately trying to escape. Matsu cannot get himself away from Eurus. Double kill for the gyro. Every single fight just ending in the slaughter of Secret. GG. It is called. They'll tap out of this one, Secret. But of course, it is a beautiful best of 3. We are going to get that deciding game. But overall, I got to say that game 2 won very confidently by Vici Gaming. Game 1, Vici Gaming, I think they sort of
kill the Slurk, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's uncleansable by your Dark Pact.
I think because they're running Shadow Demon top against the Darkseer, I mean, we had 4 Train Protector, and
if they leave Axe alone, it just becomes impossible. Look at his starting under, by the way, by Matoma Man. I think they're just full-out reading that is that he has a winlet.
Oh, yeah, so just gets the courier. All right.
Yeah, but yeah, Matoma Man has a wind lace on Slark. So I feel like that was him just wanting to be able to keep up and chase the axe if he's cutting and bring creeps and stuff like that around or something. But because it's very unorthodox. You never see a wind lace on Slark.
It looked terrible.
He went Midas too, right?
He did. It was a game
Midas
where they were getting crushed overall, so it was a hard game to sort of really gauge how good a Dragon Knight is at the moment. But what do you reckon about this hero? Where does Dragon Knight sort of sit in the meta?
Not too sure, to be totally honest. In this game, it's versus a Drow already, which is, I mean, you've got your plus armor, which can help a little bit and all that, but I don't know. I'm not too sure what the hero can do, because the times I've seen it in like pubs and all that, because like you said, you've only seen like once in an official. Yeah. It's been like a black dragon. Like they go Aghanims or something, and they're playing versus damage lineup or something like that. That just fits so perfectly. So, not too sure. It is a hard stun. He's going to be this tanky beast with that surge. I think they just want to collapse. I think that's the thing I'm looking at from Secret is they just pick these like tanky guys and just get surged in on top of Yang. That's it.
They got him. So we did see that first kill going the way of Vici.
Able this game too. Playing Shadow Blade, something like that.
Looks like it's sort of a standard start here for Zai up top, where he is going to have a slow start getting the farm and may even throw a couple of feeds in there. Zai already earning those hashtags as he will fall there. The very potent combination of 3 heroes of Vici Gaming will mean it's a hard lane for Zai.
That's 0 spin so far. Okay, 1. Yeah, he did not get very lucky. But he's lucky to get the whole creep wave. And considering you're turning on Puppey.
I can run him down again there.
This time now. You might be able to get him. Does he get spins this time?
He's got the point in the call.
Dude. Okay, 1.
There we go. He's got it.
Dude,
he's got the
so little though. That was pretty crazy. We see mid start to even out. He's got the double bracer online versus Ori, so he's able to sustain. I thought Ori would actually pull a little bit more ahead before he was able to get all that out, but not the case. As we see runes coming up, and oh, very nice. Very, very nice for Ori to be able to push Lee.
Things are going to get harder for Zai. I mean, you've seen already Yapsor's bailed on the top lane. He said, right, screw this, I'm going jungle. Yeah. So Zai is now totally alone, and it's going to be hard for him to put pressure onto Eurus, I feel.
Yeah, and the Axe is getting away with everything possible now because he's versus a Lich and Slark is farming on the tower, so he is just cutting away. But now Yapsor is like, all right, I need to actually respond this. All right. And he's got the Ion Shell, and he's got a level in Vacuum too in case there's like a TP that comes out or something like that. So he did skill that one quite early.
Let's see if they can finish off Yang here. He has the living armor.
Vacuum, is he going to try for it? He's waiting until he's maximum. He should be able to get him here.
There we go. Drags him in. Niche is able to turn up and get the kill.
Okay.
He'll be happy with that one as the mid laner.
It would be Yapsor to play.
To help Axe each time Yapsor gets aggressive and starts to step away from the neutrals to look for a kill.
Does he still have the regen room running? I think he does.
He does.
He does. So he gets a little bit extra.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Maybe
It'll happen when you have a jungle Darkseer, right? You know.
Well, I get maybe that's why Yapso's playing it. He's like, well, we haven't really had an offlane in the last 2 games, so we need. I'm the offlaner now.
What is it Yapso or Enigma then? Usually that's the one you'd see. SI again. Oh no.
He just died, didn't he?
He did.
Oh,
For drums, he can go for more of his greedy build. I think he went to drums just because he wanted to fight more in the last one, but this one he can just go straight for that.
Oh no, Zai!
He's found.
He has been found again. Oh no.
I mean, he actually is here, right? In a 4 position Mars. It's just it's become that. And yeah, look at Zai. He's like yes, the mid lane.
Oh no.
He's getting help. He's getting help this time.
Ori's in on him. He needs help, Zai. Yeah, he has got it. They're all coming in to help out Zai. Zai this time around will have the backup. They get on top of Eurus, vacuum as well, into the fear. Eurus in trouble. They'll kill off Drow. They may even get a second one here as Ori's out of mana. They're going to get both of them.
The Ion Shell.
This was the plan. Well, this is sort of 11 minutes. I think this is the closest out of the 3 games we've had, really. Oh, Zai. Again, he's got the 6. He's got the setup. Chain Frost thrown out. Zai. There you go. There we go. Zai is out. And as you say, that vacuum as well, making sure that it's very hard for them to run away from Nisha. He's able to track them back. There we have the opening. And he's onto Eurus. There's the vacuum on the 2 of them. Eurus will try for the TP out. Not even going to bother hitting him. They know they can't kill him in time. They'll go for the guaranteed kill on PYW.
Nice gust. That was very fast there on the Lich, knowing that both of the stuns were used on the other 2 heroes. All he has to worry about is that gaze.
Anyway.
Look at him bulwarking. How beautiful. I don't think I've seen anyone use it effectively.
DY tried to step in to set up with the ultimate. PYW is there, but already DY's taken so much damage. The vacuum from Yap, grabbing in the 2 of them again, getting them not just the 1, but both kills. A Secret will get the... Oh, here come the trees.
And they're
oh no, here come the trees. Does he want to go for it? They're not going over for him.
DY? Oh, he just gives a full freebie to Matamba. Doesn't even armor himself or anything.
Oh, and up top, they got the grab on Yang. Dragging him back with a phase, not going to be able to blink out as they stay on top of him. Nisha jumps forward. Yang's gone. I think in the last 5 minutes of gameplay, some of these little bits, he's got it. Okay, Circlet gone, Bloodstone in.
Okay, they can actually...
So now they're good to go.
Fight. Yeah, if they've got... That BKB is going to be really big, and they actually just find Yapso for free.
Satisfied.
Yep. So Bloodstone was finished as 270 gold, I can't see.
And they're going to go here, Vici. They're heading in, but Nisha is quick with the jump. He's onto the storm, the straight up stuff with the Dragon Tail. Chain Frost down. Vacuum setups there from Yapso. They're both dead, Dory. I say they both huge kill for Secret, but slipping away from them.
Where did it, I was actually confused. What happened to the other heroes that were smoked on Vici?
They backed off.
They just backed off, okay.
They backed off because up top, in fact, they got five match themselves. Matsu gets the shadow dance up and down. The 3-man vacuum into the wall. Yapso again with the combo play. Eurus is trying for the TP out. He's half the damage through the BKB. Matsu gets the double and they're on the retreat. But Zai, he's able to spear back the poor old Shadow Demon who hides himself in the old disruption. He comes out to imminent death. Secret finding the 3 kills.
Pretty much instant. It's not worth attempting to go for a steal when you're still pretty close in the game. Like they probably still feel pretty comfortable. They know they made a couple slip-ups with their movements.
That's looking to getting in control there for Secret. And up top, another grab. Puppy, he's got the setup. Matsu's closing the gap. Is anyone going to come in to help Yang? It doesn't look like it. Spear to the tree by Zai. Yang will fall.
Dire's
And 4K.
Dire's bottom tower.
And Matamba's just feeling just so powerful. As he should. But the blade mail.
It gets caught.
It does get caught.
That's the one time. Can they do it a second? Everyone's here on Vici Gaming, but so is the same for Secret. They're there. Matsu.
That Crimson, since he's playing versus the Drow Ranger. Also pretty decent versus Storm, even though he's a lot of magical.
He wants to go. He's going to zip in on Puppy. They got the call connection from Yang. There's the jump for Zai. Maybe looking if he can turn the foot around. He is being focused down by Eurus. The damage is far too much for Zai to deal with. There's going to be 2 kills for Yang, 2 Bloodstone charges for all. It would definitely be nice if they can fight before Matsu's BKB is done. He is close. There's the zip. They'll start a fight quickly onto Zai. Zai protected by the Glimmer Cape. Turns. He's still alive. Surged up. Yatsu will save him. Now Matu's trying to go in the counterplay. Him and Ishi jumped in onto the support. Or he's still chasing down. Did kill off Zai. Zai's buying back though. Secret. They're in the strong position to overrun this fight. BKB now popped by Ori, who try and drag back Nisha into the power of Eurus. Is it enough? It doesn't look like it. Zai drops down the ult. Ori able to zip out in time. They've caught Matu. Vacuum on a 3. Into the wall they go. They're low on mana. Now Vici, they're trying to run. A Secret move forward. Eurus and Yang are gone. The pullback's there onto Ori. He's only got a little bit of mana left to play with. There's the final zip out. Nisha chases him down. Stuns out. Vici Gaming fall over in the fight. A Secret, they know that it's time to strike. You saw their Vici Gaming off the back of that smoke. As soon as they value the Slark very, very highly. Yeah. And when games sort of get to this point, you do see why. It's just this hero that's such a nuisance to deal with. Even when you have certain ways to deal with it, in theory. Like this. For the stun. Oh, he's down the once. But can the Vici get away from this? They're trying to run. There's the pounce forward. And you may have got in the one time, but now the fight's going to be turned around. The wall's down. Vacuum as well. The BKB's on pop. Zai drops the wall. Eurus will TP out in time, but the support cannot retreat. PYW's got... The rest of them do get away. Again, just having to use their BKBs to retreat out of it. And this...
There's a Slark coming from the right. He's considering jumping in, but it looks like there's a lot of Vici here on the. He does not care.
There they go, Yang. He's got the call. Blade Mail as well. He's getting kind of low, Matu, but he got the Shadow Dance off in time. Now they'll turn. They'll go for the break. Ori zips in, but Zai, he's just picked up the Yule. Jules is himself up. Buys time for himself. Vacuum drags PYW into the arena. Zai still alive as the sustain from Yap, so it's enough to keep him more than fine. Zai still lives. They've lost DY. PYW falling low. Nisha pots the BKB, turns, kills off Ori. 3 dead. Make that 4. There's no escape for the Drow. Yang's hiding in the trees. He goes for the TP out. Zai won't quite get him with the spear. It's just too much sustain for Vici Gaming to fight through. No longer can they zip in, commit with the BKBs, and especially now that they're BKBs, they're getting very short in duration. Yeah, that's literally what I was gonna be like. I just cannot believe that I'm gonna be in a position where I'm gonna say this 4-position Darkseer just actually owns so hard. I really did. Like Nisha and Matamba Man absolutely played phenomenal with these, you know, like 0 deaths on their carries, or like 1 death or whatever it is. No, actually no, 0. Sorry, 0 deaths on either of them. But man, Yapsar with these clutch mechs and greaves and stuff like that, just keeping the team a little bit alive. And have a grab, pretty huge. Matsu, can they get him out? Shadow Dance and a pounce away. Matu is fine. Nice Yules by Zai there onto that Blade Mail Axe, preventing majority of that damage. But Matamba would have like definitely died there if he didn't do that. Choosing this time around, it's Vici falling into that similar problem.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Secret just in. And they can do this. The Blade Mail, he does not care about it one bit right now. Just pops BKB. And he gets no worries. They get both the cores. Did you see that? He does the shields to the sleep. God's Rebuke. God, I can't remember all these damn names anymore. Damn, neither can I, apparently. God's Rebuke. God's Rebuke. God's rebukes him with the Mindbreaker and silences the storm and able to kill him off. And now 70 seconds where they can continue to dive forward and look for kills and close up the game. Is a well-executed draft in Puppey. Yeah. Busting out the big guns. The 4-position Darkseer. And Secret really did tidy it up here in this game 3. So game 2, it looks sloppy from Secret, but this game 3, their best early game. Yeah. Even though they had like, it from the start. Yeah, like the first 10 minutes, maybe like whatever, but then afterwards they recovered and they were just farming. They weren't getting on picked off. It's like Zai died the 4 times and then that was it. Well, that's the thing as well. It really was sort of, you know, Vici had an okay start, but they made the moment that you have it for the next like 5 minutes, or they just become. They just don't care about it anymore. They just get their BKBs, they get their everything, and it doesn't do anything anymore. I'll try and save the tree in here. They do get the call off, but Zai's in with the arena down. Eurus will BKB and managed to run himself out, but they're just falling. Yang, he's gone. Zai's got the control with the Yules, and GG indeed is called. Secret take this game 3, and with that, of course, the series 2-1. A bit of an up and down series. Yeah. And I said Secret needed to up for this game 3. They certainly did. This game 3 looked to be Secret back on top form. Vici game.